the Obidient People's Party, which appears to be linked to the Obidient movement, is said to be among the 110 associates seeking registration as new political parties in Nigeria. The Independent National Electoral Commission announced on Tuesday that it had received multiple applications from aspiring parties. It is not clear if the party is linked to Peter Obi, under whom the Obidient movement gained momentum during the lead-up to the 2023 general election. The Obidient movement launched a digital portal for member registration and the issuance of identity cards in April 2025. Inec chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu said that all 110 applications will be processed fairly regardless of the promoter's status. Meanwhile, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has dismissed the various coalitions forming against him as political IDPs. Tinubu spoke at a one-day presidential state visit to Nasarawa State on Wednesday, where he inaugurated projects. He urged his supporters not to pay attention to his political opponents as they are in a coalition to unseat themselves. Let's take a look.
Sule is doing well because Bola Tinubu is doing well too. Those who have triggered the alley politics and the partition of coalition, suddenly, just don't pay them any attention. They are the political IDPs. Don't give them a home. The hope is here. I'm not geared for what they try to pull on me. Alley political campaign. Who is a politician who will keep quiet when the gangsterism are forming a coalition to unseat themselves?
Mungbe revolution ball. Every time I hear him speak with so much confidence, I am so, I mean, he's saying that the coalition parties, we should just disregard them, but we are seeing, 110 parties registered, and we've seen this new Obidient party being among them. What are your thoughts really quickly?
Well, of those 110 parties, my favorite was Village Intelligence Party.
Was
the party for me, and I'm behind them 100%. On a serious note, we know that, almost every year, or every seasonally, Inec does deregister parties from the political register, and it's always in huge numbers. So it's no surprise to see this huge influx of, potential parties coming to the table. It doesn't mean all of them will be successful, and it doesn't even mean all of them have, it's not easy to register a political party in Nigeria because you need nationwide representation. You need, the things that are required are quite cumbersome. So of course, of these 110 applications, it will be narrowed down, but we are now curious to see how it will be narrowed down. Another thing that raised interest was the fact that there are two ADA parties there, ADA parties. And, some are saying that, okay, if they're both registered, it will, hopefully it won't cause confusion on the ballot if there's the ADA, the coalition, and the other ADA. As for the president saying, well, if they're coming for me, what do you expect me to just fold my hands? That's just the reality of Absolutely. It, is that, but what we implore is that he should not respond with politicking. We want him to respond with good work and more good work and more good work. That is how you silence your opponents.
That's how you silence your opponents.
Party registration, just to say that Samuel Lumekun, the spokesperson of Inec, has already said that what they have received is expression of interest, not formal applications. And out of these 110, only 10 have submitted expressions of interest. However, party registration is guided by law. Section 221, 222 of the 1999 Constitution, Section 75, 76, 77 of the Electoral Act 2022, and INEC guidelines and regulations. Is after following all these provisions under the law that you can even formally apply for registration. And the process, has been articulated by INEC. You have to even get form EC 15A sub 1. It's when you get that you can begin to talk about formal registration. What we can say is that INEC should be fair to all parties concerned, and there should be no discrimination.
Well, all right, well said.